The next 30 seconds decide everything. Faceless bombers dive in on the freed haulers, flying low through wreckage, using broken hulls as shields. Their missile bays open and the first wave of anti-ship warheads drops away.
Bombers on the haulers!
Intercept. GSF fighters snap into a tight defensive arc around the drifting convoy ships. Reapers fold into sharp V-shapes and surge forward, cutting through the bomber screen with hard, fast passes. One Reaper clips a bomber's wing with cannon fire. The bomber rolls out of control and smashes into a spinning cargo container, detonating in a flash that lights up the debris field. But some bombers get their shots off. Missiles streak toward the nearest hauler. Point defense from the hauler is weak, barely functioning. The GSF frigate throws itself between the hauler and the incoming fire, chattering every remaining point defense barrel until they glow. Intercepts burst white. 2 missiles die. A third slips through and hits the frigate's exposed port side. The frigate shudders. A section of hull tears open. Fire vents out in a bright plume. It keeps drifting in front of the hauler anyway. Hold the screen, don't let them finish it. On the escort line, the carrier group's destroyers engage the Faceless outer screen at closer range. A GSF destroyer launches a tight spread of missiles into a Faceless corvette pack. One corvette's point defense catches most of them. Then a single warhead threads through and detonates inside the engine cluster. The corvette goes dead and starts to tumble. Faceless gunners respond by concentrating fire on the GSF escorts. A GSF corvette takes a beam hit and breaks apart in 2 clean halves. The fragments spin away, still firing for a heartbeat before going dark. Overhead, the dogfight becomes a spinning knot. GSF fighters and Faceless interceptors weave through debris at knife range, chasing exhaust trails and flare decoys. Craft explodes so close to ships that the shock flashes reflect off hull plating like lightning. A Faceless fighter rams a damaged GSF bomber, both turning into a single fireball that washes over the convoy's shields. Then the weakened jamming finally cracks wider. A clean slice of comms opens long enough for the carrier Mars radiation to broadcast a simple order across the battle space. Rescue corridor is open. Tow ships move in. Fighters, clear the lane. GSF tugcraft and recovery boats surge forward from behind the carriers, small and fast, heading straight into danger to latch onto the freed haulers. Magnetic clamps bite. Thrusters flare. The haulers begin to move, slow at first, then faster, pulled toward safety. Faceless commanders see the shift and try one last hard push. A cruiser and 2 corvettes charge the rescue lane to reclamp the ships or kill them outright. GSF escorts answer with concentrated fire. Missiles and cannon rounds slam into the charging corvettes, forcing one to peel away trailing smoke. The other takes a hit to its bow and detonates, scattering fragments across the lane. The cruiser pushes through anyway, until a GSF destroyer lands a clean broadside into its